welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for joining me. In this video I will be sharing with you my completed pages for the month of November 2024. Now I didn't get as many pages done this month. I completed 14. I don't know, I seem to be sort of spending a lot of time working on a few pages. So yeah, I've still got quite a few pages that are still not done, but I did make a good amount of progress on them. So I'm really hoping, fingers crossed, that you will see those pages in the month of December. So before I show you my pages, I just want to really quickly go over my stats, because I know that some of you just, you like hearing numbers and whatnot. So for the month of November, we gained 47 new friends here on the channel. So if you are one of those 47 who joined us in November, thank you so much and a huge, great big welcome. I completed 4 colour by number pages this month. 6 of my pages were Disney. 5 of the completed pages were whips. 7 pages were buddy colours. And 2 of the pages were for hashtag Colour Your Hoard, which is hosted by Lavella and T. Any channels that I mention in this video, I will link in the description for you. So like I said, I completed 14 pages this month, and that brings my total pages for 2024 as of sort of about 11 o'clock, I think, at the moment, 11 at night. On the 30th of November, my completed pages for the year is 180. Okay, so without further ado, we'll get into the pages, and I think what I'm going to do is show you my Disney pages first. So the first page is from Disney Grand Block Graffitis by Hatchet Heroes. This is a project book with my gorgeous partner Connor from Connor's Creative Colouring. I will link his channel down in the description for you. We completed this one of Sully and Boo, and this had been a whip for a few months, and I think we both just wanted to just get the page done. As you can see, I didn't do any pencil shading on this, which is the only page so far in this book that I haven't. I love the film. The page wasn't my favourite, but I'm glad to have it done. So this was all done in alcohol markers. I don't know if some of this was Sharpie or Bic Intensity for sort of like the darker outlines. I'm really not sure. And then I have used Jelly Roll Moonlight for some sort of natural looking highlights. So we've got the fluorescent green here, the yellow on the writing, and also this really beautiful sort of fuchsia colour as well. So we completed that one. And then we also did this one. We completed this page, and I did do a little bit of pencil shading on Beast, but not a lot at all, and then the rest of it is just alcohol markers. If I take this one out of the cover, and then you'll be able to see the gel pen that I've used on the rose down there as well. So I've used a green glitter gel pen, and then I've used a red glitter Jelly Roll Stardust and a red Jelly Roll Metallic down there. And then I used a gold Uniball Signo for the writing. And then I think I used a gold Posca pen or a gold paint pen for this bit of his cloak, but it's not as shiny as the Uniball Signo, but that's okay. But yeah, I do really like how this turned out, and this page didn't take us long. We managed to sit and do this one in one sitting, which was actually really nice. And it's kind of like that instant gratification, isn't it, if you can sit and start and finish a page in one sitting. Like I said, it didn't take us long at all. So yeah, that's another 2 pages done in that book. The next I have is this one, Disney Mickey and Friends Coloriage Mystère by Hatchet Heroes. And up until this month I had only coloured 1 page in this book previously. So in November I coloured this one. And again, this one didn't take long at all. Excuse me, because it's been feeling a lot colder, I sort of had a look through this book and I really wanted some wintry pages, and I saw this and just thought it was so cute. But as you can see, there is a lot more white space on this page really than anything, but that's fine. Like I said, this didn't take long at all. It was really, really enjoyable. So I used my black Artex acrylic paint markers for all of the black outline and any black areas on Pluto, and then the rest is done with my water-based markers. So that is Crayola Super Tips and Staedtler dual ended, and then the darker colour on the rocks, I did go over that with a Thule Art paint pen. But yeah, a lot of my water-based markers, I don't know if you can see, they're just sort of really starting to run out now, but that is okay. I think the colours are really nice. Yeah, I like how he turned out. It was a lot of fun, and I definitely want to come back to this book. We've got some really, really lovely pages that I really like, these black and grey pages. But yeah, there's some really, really fun ones in here. So I definitely want to come back to this book more often, and get some more pages done in that one. The next book is this one. This is Disney Saison by Hatchet Heroes. This is a project book that I'm doing with my gorgeous friend Sophie from Sophie's Colouring Journey. And this month we did these 2. So these are the 2 pages that we did in here for November. And again, the black outline and anything black on these pages is done with my Artex black acrylic paint markers. And then the pages themselves, the images are coloured with my water-based markers and paint markers. Again, I was really struggling on the browns on this one. You know, a lot of my markers are running out, my water-based markers. So maybe in January I'll order some new ones for my birthday, but we'll see. I did his skin tone in a water-based marker. I didn't like it. I went over it with a paint marker. I don't particularly like that either. It looks too dark, but it was kind of the closest I could get with what I had. So yeah, for now I'm calling this page done. But if I stumble across a paint marker that I think would fit his skin tone a little bit better, then I will come back and just fix that. And yeah, I just then went around the edges with a blue acrylic paint pen. I've got a funny feeling that was one of the Artex paint markers as well. I just thought it would be nice to pick up the blue from her dress and the birds. So yeah, I thought it'd make a nice change rather than doing a black border. And then we are just carrying on doing 1 page in December, which is this one. I think it's Pocahontas, and this page here is Cheshire Cat. And we've already done this one together, so it'll be Pocahontas that we do in December. I think we're just going to do the one page because December is quite a busy month. So the page flag that I took off another page, I'll just put there, and then that page is ready. So that is Disney Saison. Let's just put that book to the side. There we go. Okay, and then another Disney Coloriage Mystère is Vitro. Again, this is by Hatchet Heroes, and I coloured this one of Piglet, and I can't remember if it was Emmy or Connor. I don't know. I feel like somebody chose this page for me. But yeah, this was all done with water-based markers. I went around the edge with an acrylic paint pen, which again is Artex, and I used this really lovely green. I think it looks so nice against the other colours here we've got on the page. And then I went around the net here with a white jelly roll. So yeah, this one didn't take too long at all, and it was yeah, it was a lot of fun, really cute. So it was nice to get another page done in here. I love this book so much. I've said to Connor before that I would really like to get a second copy, so that I've got this one for sort of like, you know, my water-based markers and paint markers and whatnot, and then I've got another one where I can use like pencils and things like that. But yeah, really cute. So there is that one. Okay, now we're moving into some other books. So I have the Comfy and Cozy colouring book. This is by it's by Jade Summer, but it is illustrated by Crystal J. Liu and Candice Janney. And I coloured this one. I sat and did this one the other night. It was really late. I say the other night, it was early hours of the morning. And this was just done with Ohuhu markers and some Jelly Roll Moonlight. So just a really quick and easy page. I just really felt like I wanted to get another autumn page in before we start kind of getting into more like wintry pages. So yeah, I thought I'd squeeze another autumn page in. So really cute. That's my second page in this book. I've done that one before. Connor chose that page for me. But yeah, this book is just so cute. So I definitely want to work in this one again soon. Really cute. And then we have Awake by the wonderful RJ Hampson. I've just done the one page in here, and it was this one. And again, this was really quick and simple. I was going to come in and shade it with pencils, and then I just thought, do you know what? I kind of just like it as it is. So this was Ohuhu alcohol markers, and then some Jelly Roll Moonlight for some sort of monotone highlights there. So yeah, really cute. And then I just stuck a sticker here that says Radiate Positivity. I just think it's really cute. Maybe in the future, if I want to come back and add a little bit of shading to our fox in the background, I will. But yeah, I'm kind of happy to just, you know, call it good. I think because I spent so much time on his sort of regular books that I would maybe just kind of like to keep these, you know, for the more simplistic colouring. So, yeah. Oh, look at this. I love that. Very cute. Yeah, absolutely adorable. So that is Awake by RJ Hampson. Okay. And then I have this one. Just zoom out a smidge. So this is 50 Arctic themed miniatures to colour. This is by Camellia Angel Cova. And I coloured this one. And this was a buddy colour with my daughter Emmy. I just kept this page really simple. I didn't add any shading whatsoever. And yeah, this was all done with my Ohuhu markers. And then I've gone in with a gold Uniball Signo for the top of the ornaments, a white jelly roll, and then I have stuck some little snowflakes on with Mod Podge. So yeah, really, really cute. I like the colours on that one. And I think it's just that one we've done because Connor doesn't like colouring the nameplate pages. So I thought, okay, rather than us doing a buddy colour in this book without him, we'll just do the nameplate because it's not a page that he would do. But there's so many gorgeous, gorgeous pages in here. So yeah, I think this will be this book will be a no-brainer for December, I think. So cute. It's absolutely beautiful. So I've got tags in here and I'm just thinking I just thought, oh, maybe they were just, you know, caught in the book, but I don't know, now I'm thinking, oh, maybe they were there for a reason. Whoops. Oh well. So there is that one. Okay, the next book is Yippee Kawaii Mandala Magic Volume 2. This is by Danny Banani of Unusual Suspects. This was a gift, I think it was last year or the year before, from my beautiful friend Becky from the US. And I coloured this one. This was a work in progress. And this is all done with my Bic Intensity markers, and then the darker green leaves here, these on the top of the palm trees, and this kind of olive green behind the pink monkeys. They were done with Ohuhu markers along with the larger yellow bananas, but everything else is Bic Intensity, and then these leaves here, these little leaves, they are Statler Triplus fine liners. So really simple, there's no shine or glitter or anything like that on these. And then on our little pink monkey's face up here, the centre of her flower is a yellow Jelly Roll Moonlight. So there is that one. Really cute book. Next I have Small Victories by Johanna Basford. Let's just zoom you in a little bit. Oh, maybe that was a bit too much. Okay, so we have Small Victories by Johanna Basford. This here is still a whip, but I came in and completed this page, which I think is really pretty. It's very, very simple. It didn't take long at all. Like I said, this was a whip, so this goes for my hashtag Whipping the Whips 2024. This page I started in October, and on this page I've used my Statler Triplus fine liners, a Jelly Roll Metallic for these really lovely green leaves here, and a Pentel Hybrid Dual Metallic, and that is just for the tiny little stamens here coming out of our flowers. So I don't know if the light is going to pick that up, but yeah, really, really pretty. And like I said, that page didn't take long at all. So there is that one. Then I have Matchstick Mouse, an autumn colouring book This is by the wonderful Morgan O'Brien. And I coloured, oh no, please don't say my page is stuck. Okay. I coloured this page and I'm so excited because this was my first ever buddy colour with the lovely Candice over at Happy Catastrophe. So I will link Candice's channel in the description for you as well. So on this page I used my Ohuhu alcohol markers to base everything, and then I did go in with pencils. I cannot remember what pencils it was. I've got a funny feeling it was either Luminance or Luminance or Prismacolor, I want to say. I didn't shade everything. I just shaded Matchstick Mouse, and then the foliage here in the background. I didn't shade anything else. It was just sort of, I added a little bit of shadow with my alcohol markers. And then I have used this really lovely sort of fuchsia Jelly Roll Moonlight here, along with the yellow as well. I've used a white Jelly Roll for some highlights on the snail. I did try shading his shell with just markers. In hindsight, I think I wish I'd gone in with pencil just around the spiral bit on the inside, just to really deepen that shadow. But it's okay. I'm learning. So I used that, and then I used the gold Uniball Signo on these bigger stars in the back. And I added some of the Nuvo Pure Sheen Confetti. These are Mermaid Parade stars. I added some of those in the background with Mod Podge. This one, I need to kind of go around it with black a little bit because that big white dot, that was already on the page. And I thought, oh, I can cover that with a star. Not quite. So I need to go in with a black fine liner and just tidy that up. And then underneath the snail, for a little bit of snail slime, I added some Ranger glossy accents. So I think that turned out really cute, and I'm happy to have another page done in this book. So a huge thank you so much to Candice for accepting me to buddy colour with her. I really, really do appreciate it, and I'm looking forward to our page in November from the Winter Matchstick Mouse book. Thank you so much, Candice. The next page is from A Million Magical Creatures by Lulu Mayo. This page was a work in progress and it was carried over from October. And this was a buddy colour with the beautiful Kay from Colouring with Kay, and it was this page here. So here is my page. I love it. I'm really, really happy with how it turned out. Some bits I'm a bit meh, but overall I am pleased with it. So on this one I used my water-based markers to base the foliage and the witch and the castle, and then all these little critters in here. I've shaded with my Prismacolor pencils, which they've actually worked really, really nicely on this paper, so I'm really, really happy. I used Jelly Roll Moonlight to highlight some of our foliage and things here in the background. So we've got the orange and the orange and the yellow, oh, and a little bit of green as well in a few places. I used the Sapphire Fragments watercolour paint from the beautiful Rebecca at the Art Spirits on this section of water here. I don't know if it's going to pick up under my light. I really hope it does because it is beautiful. It's very subtle, but it's really lovely. I've used Jelly Roll Metallic for the blue here. I've used 2 different shades of Jelly Roll Metallic Blue. I've used a few paint pens. I tried a blue one here and I tried outlining and I didn't like it. I tried scraping it off and it just wasn't working, so I thought, okay, I need to just leave it. And then I went in with Stickles in the colour Twinkle to add some glitter and some shine to our water as well. I think I would have liked to have done the water better, but if anything, that's probably what took me longest on the page, I think. I've got a funny feeling as well, actually. Was it Prismacolor? I don't know, I've got a funny feeling that the blue combination here on the water was my Pablo pencils. I could be wrong, but I don't know, I just feel like it was my Pablo pencils. And I do have the Jelly Roll Metallic up here in these sort of bronzy colours as well. So there is that one. I was trying to finish this page as well. It wasn't a buddy colour with Kay, it was just this one, but I really wanted to colour these 2 at the same time. But as you can see, I got this one based, but I didn't get it shaded. So I am going to put a flag there to indicate that I have that whip as well. But thank you so much, Kay, for buddy colouring with me. I really, really appreciate it. And then last but by no means least, for the month of November, I completed a long-standing whip from Around the World by RJ Hampson. And it was this one. And this was also, I think, my first completed page in the book. I think. Yeah. So this was my first completed page in the book. So this goes for hashtag Colour Your Hoard 2024. So the majority of this, as you can see, was based with alcohol markers. I do have a little bit of I have water-based markers on here. I think I did. I'm not 100% sure. Anyway, yeah, this was based with my Ohuhu alcohol markers. I've gone in with Jelly Roll Glaze in black for a lot of the sort of the railings there. And then I have used a gold Uniball Signo and also gold Pentel Hybrid Dual Metallic there on the clock. That's the sparkly one. The rest is the Pentel Dual Metallic. I shaded this with Prismacolor pencils. I did use a little bit of Staedtler Tri Plus Fine Liner. Was it Fine Liner or was it? Yeah, I think it was the Tri Plus Fine Liner for the darker brown sort of sections here in the background. I have used a white Uniball Signo to sort of tidy up my lines in a few areas, add some highlights and whatnot. There is also a silver Uniball Signo. And then up here on the smoke, I don't know if the camera's going to pick it up. I really hope it is. That is... I can't think. I'm sure that is by Renaissance. I cannot remember the colour. I didn't write it down. But as you can see, a little bit of it sort of rubbed off there. I didn't realise until the paint was dry that I had actually like caught a little bit there, but oh well. And then I just went over the lines that RJ had put in with a white jelly roll as well, but just added a few little dots and whatnot. I did Google images of Charing Cross train station, and so I got the colours of this clock and whatnot. So I was really, really happy about that. I had already done the brown here before I had Googled the train station. But that's okay. It's, you know, whatever. And then the snail down here, again, he has some glossy accents under him. I just think that's a cute little touch when I'm colouring snails. I think that or stickles would work great. I did use a tiny little bit of watercolour paint over the Ohuhus as well, just down here on the platform, just to add a little bit of texture. But I started colouring this one when I had gone up to visit Connor in Scotland for the first time. I think it was in August, because it just, you know, the train that I got sort of had the red, white, grey sort of colours on it. So I wanted to do that. Yeah, it just kind of made me think, well, I spent quite a bit of time in train stations recently. I, you know, really want to colour this page, and I absolutely love it. And then Connor has also chosen this one here for me to colour. When we were looking through some books together last week, maybe. Yeah, last week or the week before, and yeah, he said he'd really like me to colour this one. So I have got it flagged, but it's not sort of one that I feel I have to get done in December. So yeah, but I love this book, and I think because it's got Mr. Fogarty in it as well, you know, he's my favourite character. I just think he's brilliant. Love this one. This page is, oh, it's gorgeous. Really, really lovely. So yeah, a lot of fun. There's another train page there. That's cool. But yeah, RJ is definitely in my top 3 favourite artists. I just think his work is fantastic. These pages do take me a while to colour because I want them to look a certain way. So yeah, if ever you want to buddy colour with me in one of these books, we may need to do that page over like 2 months, just because I know what I'm like. But yeah, this was just an absolute pleasure, and I really, really enjoyed using my Prism colours on this paper. So yeah, and I did in a few areas as well. I also went in with the Buff Titanium pencil in the Caran d'Ache Luminance, just to sort of knock back some colours and add a bit of a natural highlight in a few places as well. So there is that one. That is my 14 pages that I completed through the month of November. Thank you all so much for joining, and once again to everyone who buddy coloured with me. I really do appreciate it. I'm so thankful, and I hope we can do some more pages together soon. So I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your evening, whatever it is you're up to. Have a great weekend. Take care, stay safe, my loves, and I'll see you again soon. Lots of love. Bye.